Hi,
Hi, hello.
how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. I'm glad. Um, so I saw that you had messaged me. I had left Cambly for a bit of time due to some personal reasons, but I saw that you had messaged me. I just had not had a chance to respond to your message.
Okay,
The
okay.
message was regarding recording the video. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's how do you say? It's a feature from Cambly.
Okay.
See, all the videos is it's recorded.
Mm. Oh,
So
gotcha. Yes, I am aware that Cambly has a feature that allows you to rewatch the lessons that you have already taken. Is that correct?
can you repeat more slowly, please?
Yeah. Cambly has a feature that allows
Mm-hmm.
you to rewatch lessons that you have already had in the past. Is that correct?
Um.
It's a feature that it's integrated into the platform, and
Yeah.
you can watch past lessons. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if
Exactly.
yeah, okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
and
mhm, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, and your question was regarding the lesson that we had previously. Did you want to share that somewhere else?
Yeah, I want to share the video on my social.
Oh, God.
Yeah, yeah. My idea is to upload to YouTube the
Oh, okay,
video. So
got it.
when I'm working, I listen the video.
Mm-hmm.
But when I have more time, I listen and I watch the video with subtitles.
Mm,
YouTube has a feature you can turn on the subtitles and auto generated. It's auto
yeah.
generated. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why.
Gotcha.
And also,
Mm,
I want to help to another people. For example, in my case, besides or maybe or besides my calls, I
mhm,
watch another conversation from other people who upload their videos.
mhm, mhm. Okay, okay, and that is absolutely fine with me. I have absolutely no issue with that. If you would like to upload the lessons that you and I have had in the past or now, I am totally okay with it.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah, you're welcome.
appreciate.
My pleasure. And I'm sorry that I had not had a chance to respond to the message. Usually, I am very busy. I have three children,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I have a regular job in another
Mm-hmm.
company. And then
Wow.
sometimes when I have free time, I do some lessons on Cambly.
Wow.
Yeah.
You work a lot.
Yeah, I try to. I try
Wow.
to be
It's
proactive.
amazing.
Thank you. So tell me, how have you been?
Um, like you, I have been having a lot of work and I
Mm-hmm.
was very busy for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I am taking all in
Yeah.
Cambly.
Oh,
That's one
good.
of my yeah. That's one of my how you say. Um, it's very important, but how, is
Mm-hmm.
another word?
So it's a goal. It's something that you are wanting to achieve. Is it a priority for you?
It's priority. Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of my goals this year, so it's priority for me. So
Gotcha, gotcha. And I think it's great. As individuals, I think it's important for us to keep, continuously learning, whether it's English, whether it's something new. Education, I think it's great, but our mind needs to constantly be adopting new thoughts, new ideas. And English is a great language to learn, in my own opinion. So I think it's great that you're making it a priority.
yeah, thank you. And
Mhm.
I don't remember where are you from.
Currently, I am living in Jalisco, Mexico.
Okay, okay, that's
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah, I live in Guadalajara.
Okay, very
Mhm.
very close to Ajijic. Do you know Ajijic?
Yeah, it's a pueblo mágico. It's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm not so sure how close I am to it. I think
Okay.
maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours,
1 hour. Okay. Ah, okay.
something like
One hour and a half.
that. Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Recently,
Mhm.
actually, yesterday I was watching a lot of videos about Ajijic.
Really? Huh. That's
And
interesting.
I would like to visit that place because uh, too many people in Ajijic, they speak
Mhm.
English.
Yes. There is also another part of Jalisco where there seems to be a English community, and it's in what's it called? Lago de Chapala. Have you
Lago de
heard of it?
Chapala. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. There is a lot of English speakers within that area because many people who have already retired in the United States,
Uh-huh.
it's
Old
easier
people.
for them to invest in properties in Chapala and come and retire here. So there's also a lot of English speakers there. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, and I would like to visit that place because maybe I could
Hmm.
to practice my English level with people face to face. I don't know.
Absolutely. That would be great. And I think you would love. Have you ever been in Jalisco before?
In Jalisco, yes. En Guadalajara,
Mm,
Tequila, Tlajomulco,
okay.
but in
Yeah.
Ajijic, no.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's so cool. So you know a couple of areas in Jalisco. That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Mm.
Yeah,
And where
I
are
love
you?
Jalisco.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jalisco too. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I know.
And where are you from? Where are you living now?
I'm living in Monterrey.
Okay, last time I spoke with you, you were somewhere else. You were visiting your in-laws, correct?
Visit what?
You were visiting your in-laws, your father-in-law,
Ah, okay,
mother-in-law.
okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The
Mm,
last time or last call, I was visiting my family.
mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. But you originally are from Monterrey or you moved there?
No, I raised in Hidalgo. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
born there. Hmm.
Right. Okay. Nice. And how long have you been living in Monterrey now?
For nine years.
9 years. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a long
Yeah, I
time.
know.
Yeah. And your purpose behind practicing your English is related to your work and personal development, correct?
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm, mm-hmm. Okay. All
That's the
right.
main reason.
Okay. How long have you been practicing English on Cambly?
And Cambly, I don't remember actually, but
Mm,
maybe 3 months and a half, 3.5 months,
3.5 months.
three
Okay.
and a half months. Uh-huh. Maybe
Okay. And how many lessons are you taking right now a week?
at the week, five calls a week.
Oh, wow. You really are invested in this.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sometimes it's hard.
I know, but commitment is a key in really making your goals come to reality. You know, you really have to invest your time, energy, and effort. So it's going to pay off. It will. Hmm.
Is gonna pay off?
Yeah. Hmm. Are
What's
you familiar with that phrase? It will pay off.
what's mean pay off?
Okay, so payoff basically means like a reward. If you do something, there will be something in exchange. For example, if you put effort and commitment in
Mm-hmm.
practicing your English, the payoff will be that you are going to reach your goal. You're going to speak fluently. You can have
Okay.
better job opportunities. Any benefit that you can gain
It's
from it.
like a reward. A reward.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Payoff. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
New
Yeah.
word. New is it a word or is it a phrasal verb?
It's a phrasal verb. Mhm.
Okay.
Payoff. Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And and right now are you mostly just doing fluid conversations? in your lessons, or are you also including Cambly lessons? Are you reading articles? What's your focus in each
It de-
lesson?
it depends the tutor.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, people, some tutors they can to talk for any topic, and
Mm-hmm.
they are prepared or they prepare their his lesson or
Mm-hmm.
her lesson, and we how you say we see lessons,
Mm-hmm. We look at lessons
we look
or
at
we
lessons.
review lessons. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mm.
the vocabulary, grammar, reading, speaking,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
different kind of calls I have.
Okay. Okay. And I think that is also a great way to structure your lessons out, having a bit of variety, because it's important for you to learn new phrases, new words, but also it's important for you to, involve those new phrases and words into your conversations. So
Hmm.
I think it's a good balance.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
usually I have free conversation, but for example, at the week I have three free conversation and two
Okay.
with lessons from Cambly or reading from Ingu.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah,
Engu. I love
Ingu.
Engu. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good material. They have
Hmm.
various topics. Yep, very good.
Yeah, I learn vocabulary
Mm-hmm.
there and reading, practicing
Mm-hmm.
my reading, my speaking and pronunciation.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
You're tackling all aspects of the language.
yeah.
Very good.
Besides this call, or after this call, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I will study grammar and vocabulary with
Okay.
Duolingo,
Oh,
30
so you're
minutes.
also doing Duolingo. Wow.
30 minutes and 30 minutes more with Elsa Speak. It's another application. So
Okay.
you can practice your pronunciation is focused in pronunciation,
Mm-hmm.
in speaking and in grammar. Yeah, it's like
Wow.
intelligence,
Okay,
artificial,
AI, artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah, it's very
Wow.
good.
That is very impressive. You are definitely invested in the language in different ways. Hmm,
Yeah,
very
because
good.
I bought just only 1 year on Cambly.
Okay, so you've already paid for the whole year?
Yeah, for the
Okay.
whole year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you like to keep yourself busy.
Could you repeat?
Do you like to keep yourself busy?
Sí,
For
me gusta
example,
mantenerme ocupado.
yes.
Uh, yes,
Mm,
yes,
mm-hmm.
and I have one reason for it or for that. This for it for that
For that.
for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, my wife she's studying.
Is she also studying English?
No, she's studying a master
Oh,
in
she's studying a
accountant.
master. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And she always is busy.
Mm. Okay, so you have to keep yourself busy also while she's
Mm-hmm.
studying. Okay, gotcha. And what
Exactly.
is your major?
Where is my? Could you repeat?
Yes, your major. What is your major? What
Major.
career did you study?
Okay. I am a software engineer.
Software engineer. Okay. All right. Can I ask you a question regarding software engineering?
Okay, I will try to ask you.
Okay, my question is more in reference to the evolution of technology. I think in the last couple of years, technology has become something that is constantly evolving almost on a daily basis. Being a software engineer, does that mean that you have to keep up with the evolution? You have to continuously take different courses or trying to update what you have already learned?
Yeah, I like to learn myself about
Mm,
different technologies, different new technologies. For example,
mm-hmm.
developing languages,
Okay.
hmm or for example, your smartphone.
Yeah.
In your smartphone you can to do uh, too many things, social
Mm-hmm.
media or how do you say, editor videos.
Video editing apps.
Okay, video editing
Uh-huh.
apps.
Mm-hmm.
uh your email and too many things.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, I always I am updating my
Mm-hmm.
knowledge. How do you say that?
Technology.
No, I mean knowledge. My
Oh,
knowledge.
updating your knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Ya estoy como el infrastructure. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
knowledge.
But in learning the software engineering language, is there a fundamental that doesn't change in the language? For example, in English, grammar is a fundamental basic
Mhm.
part of it, right? And the structure doesn't always change. It has remained the same in grammar. So in the software engineering language, is there a fundamental that doesn't change?
The fundamentals doesn't change, but
Okay.
yeah, some things. For
Mm.
example, the
Yeah.
syntaxis is it a word?
Syntax. Mhm. Yeah, syntax.
Syntax.
Mhm.
Yeah, the syntax change sometimes,
Mm.
and actually, it's easier to do
Mhm.
some things with each uh, update.
Really? Okay.
Hmm.
So it's like adding on to what you already know, to your basics.
Hmm.
Every time there's an evolution or some update into the language, you're just adding on to what you already know.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And so in being a software engineer, what is your focus point? Do you develop software or are there specific apps that you create or websites?
No, now uh, in games. Now in games.
In games,
Yeah, but just basic games.
basic games. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And are you working for a specific company or are you freelancing? Are you able to make your own projects?
No, freelance, but just
Freelance.
for me. Yeah, just for me. Yeah, I have an develop account
Mm-hmm.
in the Play Store from
Mm-hmm.
Google,
Mm-hmm.
and I upload there my application.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And the apps that you have developed, are you developing them for both Android and Apple devices, or are you focusing more on Android?
More for Android,
Mm,
and that's why, because I don't have a Mac, and if you need to build the release,
mm-hmm.
you need to use a Mac. You need to use a
Uh-huh.
Mac, and I don't have a Mac.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. And the reason why I'm asking you these questions is because I oftentimes come across other students who are
Hmm.
also, software engineers, but Mm, not always do they want to discuss,
Okay.
openly what they do. But I find it pretty interesting because it's something new to me.
Hmm.
I don't know almost nothing about software engineering, so I'm curious. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and in my job, actually, my job is experienced testers. So
Mm,
in my job, I don't develop the software. I
mhm.
test the software.
Okay, okay. You're
But
testing it.
in
Uh-huh.
but in my free times, I develop application, but for me.
Okay. Okay.
So
So, mhm.
yeah, I add ads. I add ads. Is it correct? Correct.
You add what?
I add ads.
Ads?
Advertisement.
Oh, ads like advertisement.
Advertisement. I
Mhm.
add advertisements
Mhm.
on my apps, and I earn money with them.
Oh, cool. That is pretty amazing. And do you get a good profit from doing that? From the ads?
What's mean profit?
Profit, that means that you are getting a good return on your investment. You are investing time
Okay.
in developing those ads, and profit is the money that you get in return. Is it good profit for you? Does it leave you good money?
It's extra money for me.
Oh,
Uh,
it's extra money.
because
Okay.
I don't live with that money. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have my main job, and extra
Mm-hmm.
I earn some money from that apps.
Okay. Okay. So in the company that you're working with, that is your main salary, and with
Mm-hmm.
the ads, you are making extra money from it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. You mentioned that in your job, your role is to test those
Test.
apps, to test them. Okay. So does that mean that you ensure that they are working properly? That there are no glitches of any sort? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's that. That's my
Mm,
role.
okay. And how long have you been working with that company?
With the current company, I have been working for 3 years.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. And do you get a chance to travel, or do you work in an office? Are you working from home?
I'm working from home.
Okay. Has it always been that way, or was it due to the pandemic?
No, before the pandemic.
Okay. Okay. So the pandemic didn't really affect you in
Mm-mm.
that way. You were already used to working from home. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And what about travel? Do you travel often?
Not recently, and I have an answer.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, that's why, because my wife works on Saturday as well.
Okay. Okay. So there's not much of an opportunity to go outside of your state.
Hmm. Yeah,
Gotcha.
for example, when I was single,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I traveled.
Mm-hmm. Traveled. Very good.
I traveled to other cities from Mexico on Friday. On
Hmm.
Fridays,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I stayed there for for night at night on
Yeah.
Friday and
Yeah.
Saturday, and how do you say, I back or I
I
travel
would
again.
return. I would return or
I
come
will
back.
return. I
Mhm.
come back on Sunday. On
Okay.
Sunday at night. Mhm.
Oh, that's a very good way of structuring out your holidays or your time vacationing. Leaving Friday night, you spend all of Saturday and then come back on Sunday.
I was free.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. And since you've been married, you haven't had a chance to do that anymore?
No, no.
Mm.
Yeah, it's for my
Mhm.
wife actually.
But I think it's very good, that you are supporting your spouse in this
Hmm.
way. And I'm sure she feels very supported by you in doing so. And it's going to pay off once she's done with her career. Maybe the two of you can start traveling again. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But we travel at least one once a year. Once a
Once a
year.
year. Okay.
Hmm.
Do you have any future plans on traveling or where you're going this year?
We will go to Los Cabos.
Los Cabos. San
Hmm.
Lucas. Very
Yeah,
nice.
the nature line.
Nice. Have you been to other beaches around Mexico? And if so, which ones have you visited?
Uh, just Miramar in Tampico and
Mhm.
Cancun. Uh,
Cancun.
in Cancun a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, very cool. Very nice. And what about other parts of the country? What has been your favorite that you would say, okay, I want to go there again?
I want to go to Jalisco again.
Yeah, you should. I recommend it. Jalisco is awesome.
But my wife, she say Jalisco doesn't have a beach.
Right. It doesn't have a beach, but I think it has many other things. For example, have you heard of Tapalpa?
No.
No? Okay. Tapalpa is a beautiful, magical place to visit. It's up in the
No.
mountain area, and during winter time, it's so cold. But they have many cabins, beautiful cabins that you can actually rent out and stay in. And there are various activities that you can do while in Tapalpa. For example, horseback riding, you could ride motorcycles or four wheelers. There is a lot of different activities that you can do, and
Wow.
in the specific main town, so many really good restaurants. Their food is so delicious. I don't know what they do with their food. I think they put a lot of love in their food because it's so tasty. But I highly recommend that if you ever do visit Jalisco again, Tapalpa is a place to visit.
Okay.
Hmm.
I said
Very, very good.
Jalisco, but I mean Guadalajara because Jalisco uh, has or have
Well, it has.
it has beach in Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, Puerto Vallarta is a beach, but it almost seems like it's so far out from where I live. I live in Guadalajara, the
Mm-hmm.
specific area, the metropolitan area, and PV is about, I think, 4 hours in car, like driving there. The driving distance is around four hours and a half. So that's the
Okay, well,
closest. Hmm.
uh-huh. Yeah, I went to Guadalajara about 4 times
Four
for
times.
for soccer.
Oh, for soccer, really? So you're a soccer fan?
Yeah, I'm a soccer fan.
Oh, really? What's your favorite team? Do you have a favorite team?
Yeah, America.
El America. Okay, that's cool. My kid's grandmother, she's also a fan of that soccer. No way, you're wearing a shirt. That's cool. That's very cool. My kid's grandmother, she is a huge America fan. But my son, since we're from Jalisco, he is
Mm-hmm.
a huge Chivas fan. So oftentimes when there are games and they're playing against one another, you will see my son and his grandma just like going head and head, trying to see who's going to win. Yeah, quite
Okay.
interesting. Hmm. Yeah, it's cool. So all times that you have visited Guadalajara, all four times has been because of soccer?
Actually, not for my team,
Hmm.
but like as I like the soccer, I watched in a live. How do you say in live?
Yeah,
How do you say
live
en
or
vivo?
in person. Mm-hmm.
In person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to the stadium.
Hmm. The Omni Life Stadium.
I had the Omni Live Stadium.
Mm.
Aunque, how do you say aunque? Even though
Even though.
doesn't even though
Mm-hmm.
even though don't don't playing El America.
Okay, even though my team
My
doesn't
team
play.
doesn't play.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Though my
Okay.
team doesn't play. Hmm.
So you're just a sports fan. Doesn't matter
Exactly.
who's playing. You enjoy the game itself. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what other teams have you watched in the stadium here in Guadalajara?
Uh, bueno, Chivas
Mm-hmm.
como tal. Pachuca,
Okay.
Pachuca y León. And
And
León.
then, okay, nice. Did you hear that recently Atlas? I'm not a very big sports fan, but
Okay.
living around my neighbors, I often hear them talking about sports. Recently, I believe that there is a team called Atlas, and they have been playing for many, many years, but they had never actually won. Well, they had, but many years back. And recently, I think they won a championship of some sort. Were you
Mm-hmm.
aware of it? Did you hear about it? Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
Oh, you watched the game.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Atlas is the current championship
Mm,
champion. Is the
mhm.
current
That
champion.
day, I think I was working on Cambly, and when that happened, all of my neighbors came outside of their
Okay.
homes and cheering, and it was crazy.